Hello and welcome back. Today, we're jumping right back into Dorothy's adventure. After the cyclone and that whole business with the Wicked Witch of the East, Dorothy and Toto are on their own in a very strange new land. First things first, a girl's gotta eat. Dorothy finds some bread and butter in the cupboard and fetches some clear, sparkling water from a nearby brook. Toto, being a dog, immediately starts barking at the birds, which leads Dorothy to discover some delicious fruit trees. Breakfast is sorted. Now, it's time to get ready for the big journey to the Emerald City. Dorothy has only one other dress, a pretty blue and white checked gingham frock. After washing up, she puts it on, ties her pink sunbonnet, and packs a little basket with bread. But then she looks down at her shoes. They're old, worn, and definitely not up for a long walk. Just then, her eyes land on the shiny silver shoes that belong to the Wicked Witch. "I wonder if they'll fit," she says to Toto. She tries them on, and they're a perfect fit. It's like they were made for her. With her basket in hand and Toto at her heels, she locks the door, pockets the key, and sets off to find the Great Oz and away back to Kansas. It doesn't take her long to find the famous road paved with yellow bricks. As she walks, the sun shines, birds sing, and her new silver shoes tinkle merrily. For a girl who's been swept away from home, she's holding up pretty well. The land of the Munchkins is beautiful, with neat blue fences, lush fields, and strange round houses with dome roofs. Everyone she passes bows to her, knowing she's the one who freed them from the Wicked Witch. As evening approaches, Dorothy starts to get tired. She comes across a big house with a party in full swing. People are dancing, fiddlers are playing, and there's a huge table loaded with delicious food. The host, a rich munchkin named Bach, invites her to stay the night. Everyone is celebrating their new freedom. Bach sees her silver shoes and her dress and says, "You must be a great sorceress." Dorothy is confused. He explains that she wears silver shoes and white in her dress, which are signs of a witch. "But my dress is blue and white checked," she says. Bach replies that blue is the munchkin color and white is the witch color, so she must be a friendly witch. Dorothy doesn't know what to say, she's just an ordinary girl. After a good night's sleep in a blue bed and a hearty breakfast, she asks Bach how far it is to the Emerald City. He doesn't know, but he warns her that the journey will be long and dangerous. Dorothy is a little worried, but she's determined to find Oz. So, she says her goodbyes and gets back on the yellow brick road. After a few miles, she stops for a rest by a great cornfield. And there on a pole is a scarecrow. As she looks at its painted face, she's startled to see it wink at her. Then it nods its head. This is definitely not Kansas anymore. She walks up to it, and the scarecrow says, "Good day." Dorothy is amazed. She asks if he can get down, but he explains he can't because of the pole stuck up his back. So, Dorothy lifts the light, straw-stuffed figure off the pole. "Thank you very much," says the scarecrow, stretching. "I feel like a new man." He asks who she is and where she's going. Dorothy introduces herself and explains her quest to ask Oz to send her back to Kansas. The scarecrow has never heard of the Emerald City or Oz. "You see," he says sadly, "I have no brains at all. I'm just stuffed with straw." He asks Dorothy if she thinks Oz could give him some brains. He doesn't mind being stuffed with straw, since he can't get hurt, but he hates being called a fool. Dorothy feels sorry for him and invites him to come along. "If Oz won't give you any brains," she says, "you will be no worse off than you are now." That makes sense to the scarecrow. So, they start their journey together along the yellow brick road. Toto isn't too sure about this new companion at first, sniffing around him suspiciously. But the scarecrow isn't afraid. He can't hurt the straw, he says, and offers to carry Dorothy's basket since he can't get tired. Then he leans in and shares a secret. There is only one thing in the world he is afraid of. "What is it?" Dorothy asks. "The farmer who made you." "No," the scarecrow replies. "It's a lighted match, and that's where we'll leave them for today." A girl, a dog, and a scarecrow walking down a yellow brick road. What do you think will happen next? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the story. See you next time.